What is up, guys? Welcome back to Awesome Kids TV. Welcome back to another super epic video on Buildcraft. We're back yet again for more amazing building fun in Buildcraft. Previously on the channel, we have made this My Little Pony G4 Crystal Empire looking castle, and honestly, the legs aren't really Crystal Empire like, because one, they're not positioned in the Crystal Empire position, so I'll fix that. There we go. Now this is looking more like the Crystal Empire castle from G4 MLP. Because in G4 MLP, the Crystal Empire, the castle is more built like a freaking tower with legs supporting the bottom and everything. It's absolute craziness. Not much crazy as G5 MLP. Anyway, we are back for more expansions of our Strange New Worlds. So we shall get to it. We will start with a little cottage. We will start with a little house or a cottage or something in the trees here. By the way, if you wanted to know, the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth, sadly died after 44 years, and so we are going to be paying tribute to her. That's right. And that means there will be a new Queen Elizabeth. That's right, England might get a new queen. Maybe Kira will be England's new queen. Who knows? Maybe I will become the King of England. I don't know about that, but anyway, this is going to look fabulous once you guys see this. And yes, I did watch a video about paying tribute to the Queen. It was a doggo doing it, which I thought was pretty adorable, considering the fact that Queen Elizabeth has been dead since the day she died. But who knows what could possibly happen in the future? Who knows what the future will bring? Maybe the future will bring my family's new occupations. Maybe Kira and I could be separate parents in separate parts of the world or something. I don't know. We have to find out and see. We're gonna have to wait to find out for that. Anyway, here is our little storage shed thingy. This little I decided to make it a storage shed because, you know, we have to store stuff, right? Anyway, let's add the oak wood stairs. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, that was some new additions added into the build we did last time. The build we made last time. Now we will expand over in this direction. That's right, we're expanding in this direction now. So we will, of course, put a bridge over the river. We'll make it a drawbridge. We'll make it a medieval type bridge, like a drawbridge. You know, the ones that we have in medieval and modern times? Yeah. It's that sort of thing. The basic idea behind this sort of circuit is, well, basically, we have a lever on one side and then redstone on the other side that controls all the trapdoors whenever you flick it. That is one side trapdoor filled. Now we need to put the other trapdoors on the other side. There you go. Now we gotta connect them with redstone as well so that it feels we're truly going back to the medieval times. Those ancient timelines where we didn't have YouTube and didn't get YouTube until 2005. There we go. We got our drawbridge fit for a boat or two. Now that we got our drawbridge, we now need to extend over here. So that is where the puzzle comes in again. So we're gonna grab some of that. Where is that puzzle? Ah, there it is. Now we extend all the way out here. All the way out there. There we go. This extension is looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty good. There we go. Well, sorry, I'm talking to you guys less again. Oh my goodness. Alright, our little path extension is now done. We can now start adding the dark oak trees. Speaking of dark oak, if you guys have seen Meteor and the Mighty Monster Trucks like I have, oh boy, there's a dark episode you might want to watch again. It's called Meteor's Nightmare if you are unfamiliar or haven't seen the show in 9 or 8 years. But basically, the main character, Meteor, has a nightmare where his best friend LT and his other friends make fun of him. And of course, LT gets really gigantic, and he's all like, "Whoa, you're so big!" And by the end of the nightmare, he gets transported all the way back to where he was, which was, of course, his home, naturally. And then in the next scene, Jose says the same thing he said at the beginning of the episode. I probably should have done a reaction series. I know I should have made a reaction to the series, like each and every episode. But I didn't. And my voice still cracks as usual. Anyway, there's another amazing story from a real life person by the name of Rebecca Parham. You see, when Rebecca Parham was a kid, she had been fascinated by the idea of a cartoon having a slumber party themed episode. And when she was a little kid, she found it wicked even. But it wasn't really until adulthood that she understood it. And that's why she thinks of slumber parties as witch gatherings. Yes, she thinks they're witch gatherings, but that's what she thinks. Actually, they are witch gatherings, if you put it that way. Anyway, it wasn't real, like I said, it wasn't really into adulthood that she got the idea of a slumber party, yada yada yada. There is one game that is commonly played at slumber parties. And that, my friends, is Lysa Feather's Stiff as a Board. Lysa Feather's Stiff as a Board basically is a game where you have to levitate your friend by chanting Lysa Feather's Stiff as a Board 3 times and then counting to 3. And on number 3, you are able to lift your friend effortlessly with just your fingers. But if you are watching new young witches, you should be careful of using that spell. And because in the event you should drop your levitating friend, your powers probably will be advanced enough to heal your friend's fractured spine at any point. But there's always one theory. There is one thing that has been on my mind ever since I had started watching TV shows like the Pound Puppies and movies and playing video games. That one thing on my mind has always been, what would our favorite LPS and Hasbro what would our favorite LPS and Pound Puppies characters look like 25 years into the future? Yeah, I've always wanted to know, what would they look like 25 years into the far future? Would they look and sound a lot older? Would the Luckinator have like a beard or something? Like a doggy beard? And would he sound similar to an elderly man or something? I have no idea. I don't know. This has been such a mystery to me ever since I got into animation and voice acting in general. But enough of that, more on these YouTubers. So you guys have been through quite a lot of wrong number stories, right? Well, it turns out that, Rebecca Parham and James have been for one as well. But worst birthdays from Alex Clark? Oh, that is a crazy one. You see, when Alex Clark was a lot younger, he had the worst birthdays you can possibly imagine. Basically, when he was growing up, he would just go totally bonkers, and he became such a demon that every single kid that came left, and basically got the parties canceled and everything. Yeah, on one of his birthdays, they would play this game where you have a balloon tied to your leg, and you have to run around and try to pop your opponent's balloon and have your balloon be the last balloon that was left. And let's just say Alex Clark took the concept of this and played the game a little too seriously. And every time a kid got anywhere close to his balloon, he exploded and said, "It's my birthday, don't you ever pop my balloon." And so after that birthday, his mother politely decided that he could no longer have friends over to his birthday party. I mean, she and his father would still throw birthday parties, just small little family things. But it wasn't a thing where Alex Clark could invite friends over for. Yeah. Anyway, Alex Clark talked to his sister about all of this birthday phenomenon stuff, and the only birthday she remembered having was in freaking middle school. And after about 45 minutes, all her mom did was say was this. She and her husband, the father, were all like, "Alright, kiddos, get your shoes on. It's time for an adventure. Trey, you're venturing home to your parents. Go home. Waste their money. Look at this. There's a dent in the couch cushion. I'm not paying to fix that." Yeah, Alex Clark's father did not want to fix any dents in the couch cushion. And yes, we do have the Minecraft Alex, the female version of it, of our favorite male Alex, GMM Alex, and Alex Trebek. Well, actually, we don't have Alex Trebek, because, duh, he's not the Alex we don't have on GMM at the moment. A lot of people have been on GMM, but not Alex Trebek or my family and I. Anyway, I decided to make this expansion some sort of overgrown, like giant grotto, like giant unicorn grotto for a unicorn with a pond in the middle, and it, yeah, and it'll look absolutely fantastic once you guys see it, blah blah blah. And once you guys see it, you're not gonna freaking believe what adventure it is going to be in. That's right, everyone. It is going to be featured in one of our Cathead adventures. And it'll be turned into a adventure map or something. We don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it will not. It'll actually be featured in a Cathead, the last boss video collection, showing off the different places and the different bosses and what their attacks are and how they attack in game and in real life, probably. Yeah, we're probably gonna do that sometime this weekend, but who cares? I don't freaking care. Anyway, this grotto wall has got to get finished one way or another, and it started freaking raining again. Flippin' fantastic. I hate the rain. But I don't care for it all that much. I don't care for rain ruining ruining our projects. my sister and I did get caught in the rain once. Yes, we did get caught in the freaking rain once. But that was a while ago. That was when I assembled that Lego Minecraft farm set. Although I assembled it the wrong way, but who cares? It's some errors. I'll get better at building freaking Lego. For sure. Anyway, our giant plaza thing, our giant grotto thing is done. Now we gotta make it look old and abandoned. So we're scattering vines all over this thing so that, it looks old and abandoned and hasn't been used for so long and so many years. I have to say. There we go. That's looking more old and abandoned. There we go. Now that we got that done, let's add the mossy cobblestone wall. There we go. Looking nice. Looking very amazing. I decided to call this the Royal Grotto. This is where all kinds of creatures from all kinds of nations come to relax. Alright, it is now time to add the trees. So we're adding some oak and some spruce to make it more lively in here. Oak here, oak there. And then spruce. There we go. Boom. Oh, come on. Why won't you grow? There we go. There we go. We got all the trees that we needed planted in this area. Now we shall move on to this area. Oh, look at that. It's an Enderman killing itself while, stealing our stuff. Yeah, that's what you get, Mr. Enderman. That's what you get, bruh. That's what you get, bruh. That's what you get, man. There we go. That's what Endermen get for stealing our blocks and items and stuff. That's what they freaking get for taking it to the end dimension. Anyway. Boom. There we go. I'm talking to you guys less again. I'm so sorry. There we go. We got a majority of the trees planted and grown, but now we need a little fountain. So we are gonna grab these items: a button, a dispenser, a bucket of water, and blocks to build the fountain with. Now we build. There we go. No, you're supposed to be right set up. Get out of there, you stupid pig. Get out of there and stay out of there. Now we just turn it on. There we go. That is the little fountain. Now we will add a couple more trees. We'll add some additional dark oak. Let me go and get my dark oak sapling. There we go. Dark oak over here. Dark oak over here. Dark oak everywhere. Boom! Alright, everyone, that's going to be it for this Strange New Places expansion. This is the Grotto of Happiness, or whatever I'm calling it. You know what? I am calling it Comfort Grotto. It's mostly full of spruce trees and oak trees and dark oak. But I don't care. Bye bye for now, Awesome Kids TV fans.